but I'll be missing you right next to me. Everywhere I go, it's Christmas. Christmas, wonder and delight. The season to enjoy Christmas, but I'll be missing you right next to me.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Vlogmas. So today is Thursday, December something, and you guys are seeing this, maybe it's the 10th, because I think this is Vlogmas Day 10, right? You guys are actually seeing this the day it is filmed. I'm sorry it is loud because I'm in the car, and I don't know, man, catch you guys up. So today I have a lot of errands that I am running on the western part of the island. So first I had to pick up something from my dad's work, which he's like 30 minutes away from me, and then now I am going to the doctor that I got my hand surgery from, just because I realized I never really even talked about it after I got it. It didn't hurt at all the 2 weeks that I was off of work, and then the day before I went back to work I had an appointment just to get my stitches out and to get cleared for going back to work. I really don't feel like I have that low of a pain tolerance, but I get these stitches out and everyone's like, getting stitches taken out doesn't hurt. It hurt so effing bad. Like, it felt like they were pulling raggedy barbed wire through my hand. Like, it hurt so bad. And then she's like, okay, yeah, now that I just ripped barbed wire through your hand, you're gonna start massaging it really hard to like get rid of the scar tissue. And I really sound like such a baby, but it hurts so bad to massage the scar tissue out that I couldn't even do it myself. I had to have Vinny do it, because obviously like inflicting pain on yourself is hard because you'll just stop. I thought I was just being a baby, and then I had him do it on the other hand where I obviously don't have a cyst or didn't have a cyst, and it didn't hurt at all, because I was like, what the hell? So thankfully it doesn't hurt at work anymore, because in the beginning it hurt really bad. So I'm gonna go there, and then I'm going to go into the city to finally pick up my wedding dress. I think I'm gonna list it on stillwhite.com. It's like $20 I think to list it, but like they do a lot of the heavy work for you, and hopefully I can list it. I feel like half of what I bought it for is pretty fair. If I could sell it for half or even like 40%, like that's a good chunk of change, and then that will go straight to the reno fund. So that's what we're doing today. I did not film yesterday. Yesterday was an editing day, and usually I film every day, but I just did it yesterday, and thank God for that, because it was a freaking shit show. Let's just start off like this. I'm allergic to cats. It bothers me if I go to someone's house and they have cats. I have tried to adopt cats in the past, and I like literally cannot breathe. Face swells up. It's pretty bad. It doesn't bother me if a client has a cat though. So my client does have 3 cats, but like I said, it doesn't really bother me if it's on someone's clothes or anything. Like Alyssa has 3 cats and I do her hair all the time, and it never bothers me. It's not her fault, but I don't know if maybe the dander was in her hair. But when she left Tuesday night, I was editing a little at work, and I rubbed my eyes, and I remember like when you're allergic to something, you know how it feels. So I was rubbing my eyes, and I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't do that. Woke up Wednesday morning and my face was like swollen. Thankfully it went down throughout the day, but then this morning I woke up and my eyes are still, I don't know if you could tell, I'll show you when I park, but it's like swollen today too, and I'm just like, oh my god. So I'm gonna like deep clean the house. I was gonna tomorrow, but maybe I should today, and I'm gonna like wash my hair, because maybe that's it, because I showered but I didn't wash my hair. And also, I don't usually wear my hair down at work, and I did, so maybe like the dander got in my hair. But yeah, I'm like a little swollen, so that's going on. And besides waking up yesterday and my face being swollen, let me update you on the shit show that was yesterday morning. So yesterday I had a 9 a.m. toner, and then 10 a.m. full service, and it went on all throughout the day until like 8 p.m. like per usual. Basically, something happened that caused me to miss my first appointment. Basically, like I literally checked my phone and it was 9:43 a.m. and I wanted to die, because like I am not a flaky hairdresser. I don't run late. I do not cancel on someone the same day, and I definitely do not miss my first appointment. So now it sucks, because remember I have a 9 a.m. toner and I have a 10 a.m. full service, so I'm assuming they're both like waiting outside. So I text my 9 a.m. and I explain the situation, and she is just an angel. She was like, oh my god, don't even worry. I was so worried. No big deal. I'll reschedule, which makes it easier because now I could start my 10 a.m. without like running an hour behind all day. And to make it even like worse slash better, my first client had brought me Starbucks and she was like, I'm assuming with the craziness of this morning, you didn't have time to get Starbucks. Like, I'm still just gonna like sit here and wait here. I'll give you your Starbucks and you can go to work. Like, and I like almost cried because like obviously I didn't have time to have coffee and like everything's fine. But like, I was just like, that is so nice of her. And I was like, can I Venmo you? Like, I'm gonna Venmo you. I was gonna Venmo her like 20 bucks. And she was like, no, don't even worry about it. And I was like my clients are really just like amazing. Like, I could cry. Like, I really have the sweetest clients in the world. So I ended up not having to run behind. We were gonna move her appointment to a different day, but then she was like, do you have anything tomorrow / today, because it is my birthday? And I was like, oh my god, if you don't mind coming back here the same day, come in at 7:30 p.m. I'll be late for you. And she was like, thank you so much. What do you want for dinner? I'll bring it. And I was like, Bree, no, you are not bringing me dinner. You already like drove here for no reason. All my clients really live like a half hour away. You stayed here, gave me free Starbucks. Like, you're not bringing me dinner. Like, you are an angel. So once I actually started, the day was fine. But oh my god, between waking up, chaos ensuing, missing my first appointment, and then now my face is swollen, I was like having a heart attack. So I was like, thank god I don't have to friggin' film today, because I would just be crying. We are caught up. It is Thursday. Woke up today, swollen face, swollen eyes. Whatever, what are you gonna do? It was just a rough day yesterday. It's my, I don't even call it a weekend, but it's my weekend from doing hair, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I always have a lot to do between YouTube and tie-dye. Thankfully, I actually think I only have like 3 orders to custom fill at some point today or tomorrow, so that's not bad at all. But I obviously am doing Vlogmas, so I have a lot of filming and editing to do, but I made my to-do list. Sunday, I'm having 2 of my friends come over for a little at-home brunch, which I'm gonna film, and it's also Beasley Girl's 4th birthday, my baby, I love her. So that'll be fun, and my 2 friends that are coming over are like obsessed with her, so I'm like, great, we can celebrate our birthday together. For a second, when I saw that I was like swollen, for like a split second, I was like, am I allergic to Harlow? But I know I'm not, because one, we've had her for like 3 weeks, and I'm not allergic to dogs, and she also has the same type of hair as Beasley, so I would know. But if I was, I would just take Benadryl and just be the swollen eyeball girl, because I would never in my life give her up. I literally had a dream the other night that we were fostering her, and then I gave her back, and I literally woke up crying. But yeah, that's a little update. Since I have to edit this and post this when I get home, this is probably just gonna be a drive around with me, run some errands with me. Whenever I go to this city, I like to get like a coffee from somewhere that's like just in the city, like, you know, like a little like fun thing, because I'm never there. So I have to run in. I just want to show you, like, you see. And Vinny was like, oh, maybe you're just tired. I'm like, if you're allergic to something, you know, like, it's very, like, you know when you're allergic to something. But I also did just, like, skin makeup today. It's so hard to even appreciate it with my eyes. But if you just ignore my eyes, I feel like it came out really good. All right, let's go to this doctor's appointment. I didn't even get coffee. I'm always so curious how much like the rent for that little storefront salon would be. Whenever me and Vinny come into the city, we always try and guess how much rent for certain places are. No way! Yes! Something kind of sketchy is going on. I feel like people are fighting, but I got a spot right in front. Exactly. I think this is the same exact spot I got last time. Yeah, fuck it. I think I'm just gonna go inside. Don't get distracted. I wish COVID wasn't a thing, because I could like window shop. I think we open this way. Hi. I'm picking up my dress. I got it cleaned.
Oh yeah, for sure. What's your name?
Abby. Oh my god. That is... I would die. I got my dress and it looks beautiful. And I'm really excited right now because I decided that I'm gonna get a ramen burger, but it's like 15 minutes away and I'm going to not vlog because the city terrifies me. I think I'm finally out of enough craziness where I can set up the camera and just chat. I hear a lot of people being like, oh, vlogging and driving is so dangerous, but like, I don't touch the camera. And yeah, I'm chatting, but like, if you sing and drive, I feel like that's the same thing as talking and driving. I love ramen burgers. They're actually my favorite food. I had my first one when me and my pals went to Smorgasburg and I fell in love. And actually, fun fact, when me and Vinny got married, I'm sure I've talked about this before, but I really wish I was vlogging when we were engaged, but we picked a venue where it was a completely raw space, so we rented it out and then we got to bring in all of the stuff on our own. When we did that, we had to pick a caterer and I wanted a caterer that was gonna create a menu from scratch with me. And we found the best caterer ever and she just got the vibe and she was like, what are you looking for? And I was like, I want our cocktail hour to be barely any stations. On Long Island, I feel like all cocktail hours are like just pasta stations and like, I don't know, just not really like, I like hors d'oeuvres. I want it to be like everything or mostly everything is like past. And then we did have one station, like a huge charcuterie board, which is very fitting for me. And the rest of it was like past little hors d'oeuvres. And I told her for the vibe, I wanted it to be like Smorgasburg. Like the number one thing I want is I want mini ramen burgers. And so we did a tasting and literally like, I forget how much it was, but it was so worth it. Like I would pay for that again just for a day night. And she basically just made little bits of everything that we would have at our wedding. And she delivered with the cutest little mini fried freaking egg on it. And I was just like, I love you. We had little mini tacos, little mini tequila margaritas, little mini tomato soup shots with little mini grilled cheeses. Like honestly, it was phenomenal. So ramen burgers are my fave, but they don't have them anywhere on Long Island yet, as far as I know. So the actual ramen burger is like Smorgasburg is obviously closed. I did find a restaurant that served them that was about 15 minutes, like 2.5 miles away. And it's so funny because before I ever drove in the city, I would say to my friend that used to work in the city, like, oh, let's go here, it's only 2.5 miles away. And she had worked in the city, so she was like trying to explain to me like, no, on Long Island, it's like 15 minutes, nothing, 2.5 miles, nothing. But in the city, that's actually really far because the city isn't even that long, but it's just so congested, like half a mile feels like forever. So I knew it was gonna be bad, but I really wanted ramen burgers, so I ordered it online for pickup. 3 ramen burgers, 2 for me, 1 for Vinny. Online, paid for online, and I went to pick it up. And trying to get a spot was chaos, but I'm so proud of myself. I parallel parked like on First Avenue like a freaking boss, but my dumb ass forgot to pay the meter, so I'm walking out and a cop's writing a ticket. He's like, I already wrote it, but go pay the meter and you could like just enter the picture of your like meter ticket online and then you won't have to pay it. Thank God I saw him or I wouldn't know to do that, but I was like, damn it, I kind of wish I ran out while he was writing it, but whatever. That was my, I completely forgot I even had to pay the meter. There wasn't any signs. We were finally going home. I always think like, oh, would I have liked living in the city? Because when I was younger, I used to think I'm gonna have an apartment in the city. And then as I grew older, I realized how much I loved my space. And like, I'm a big area person, so I just love like leisurely driving, going to my Starbucks drive-through, like parking lots, like these things that you take advantage of. And sometimes when I'm in the city, I'm like I'll watch Brooke Michio's vlogs and I'm like, would I like that? And like the thing is, I'm sure I would like that if I didn't have a car and I just like Ubered or walked everywhere, but everything just seems like such a hassle. Like at home, I could be like, damn, I want Starbucks and take out for my favorite restaurant and I could just jump in the car and get it in 20 minutes. And I guess there you could walk or get it delivered, but like if it's raining and it's just like annoying. And it's so funny because I have a lot of clients that come all the way from Queens in the city, and to them, where I work is actual bumblefuck. Like they come and they're like, what do you do out here in the sticks? Pre-COVID, but I go out to bars and I go out to restaurants. It's a 5-minute Uber. It's still suburbia, like it's not where everything's 30 minutes away from each other. Like it's still convenient. For them, it's nothing, but I'm like, do me a favor, type in Starbucks when you leave here, go to a drive-thru, and you will realize why I love it. And they'll text me and they'll be like, why don't we have drive-thrus? Like it's so funny. And today was calm because there's still COVID. So this city is at like a quarter of the capacity as usual because most people are still working from home or left the city. That was a calm version of the city. Finally on the good old LIE. I have to be here for like 45 miles, I think, which is fine. My GPS was trying to take me away where it's gonna be like hopping on and off a bunch of different like expressways and bridges and insanity, and I was just like, no, I don't care if it takes a little longer. I just want to sit in one lane, chill out. I really want to bite in my ramen burger. That I feel like would be a little dangerous, but I also haven't eaten anything all day. What about a little bite? No, it looks so greasy. That is a bad no. Abby, put it down. You'll eat it at home. So traffic was really bad, so I waited like 20 minutes and I was like, I can't do it, I need to eat, and I tried to film it and my camera went flying. It's really a wonder my camera is not broken yet, but it was so good and I'm so happy I got 3. One for me on the ride home and one for me at home, and I think I want to try making them. I feel like it'd be hard, but I need to because I just love them too much to only eat them like once every year or two. Finally just got home and we are going to make a little drink. So I was watching Alex and Michael and they said it was a mudslide, and it was really just vodka, Bailey's, Kahlua, and like heavy cream. And I think that's kind of similar to when I used to make my espresso martinis that had vodka, Bailey's, espresso. But I'm gonna like make like a mix of like espresso martini, mudslide, and also my eggnog drink. So I'm gonna line my favorite ornament cup with some chocolate as per usual. Beautiful. And I want to do this before the sun goes down because maybe I can get a cute picture outside with it. But let's do this. We're gonna mix it in a mason jar. I don't have Kahlua and I just don't think heavy cream is like necessary. So we are gonna do 2 ounces or a full shot of vodka. Is this 2 ounces or 4 ounces? 2. Good. That was about to be bad. I'm not driving anywhere for the rest of the night. And it'll be a cute little cocktail to have while editing. And I'm gonna do a little over like 3/4 of Bailey's. And I'm gonna do a full 2 ounces of espresso. Now I'm just gonna do a little eggnog because I don't want it to be too much eggnog. I want to be a little bit like there. A third.
Looks nice.
Right?
Let's try this. You made that look really pretty.
So Vinny is eating his ramen burger. I decided I want to create the only ramen burger on Long Island because I feel like it would do very well. But I put little gingerbread men in my martini because I thought it looked really cute. So I'm going to enjoy that and then get started editing this video. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging.